gal worked at a strip club selling drinks. Naturally, she kicked back a few adult beverages to encourage the customers. She said that's what she's supposed to do. Now, an Alabama stripper is suing the club, saying that they let her leave work drunk, and that caused her to wreck her car. Paul Callan is a former prosecutor. Chris Amolsch is a criminal defense attorney and joins us now. Chris, let me start with you. What's the case here? She's driving the car. She knows she's been drinking. How can it be the club's fault?
Well, here's the deal. Clubs make money by selling drinks, and she is encouraged as part of her job to sell drinks and to drink with the customers. And that's part of it. Even if it's not written down anywhere, everybody understands that she's supposed to get drunk with the customers and make them feel better, make them feel good to be in a strip club. To say that they're not responsible for her getting drunk at that point is kind of ridiculous.
But Paul, you could make that argument in a lot of things. Yeah, I knew I shouldn't do it, but I'm not responsible for my actions. Can't you?
Just when you see a case, when you think a case can't get more ridiculous, a case like this comes down. Well, if she got pregnant, what would she sue the bar for child support? This is totally ridiculous.
We just made a leap there.
Yes, we did.
But she didn't get pregnant. It wasn't part of her job description to get pregnant by the customers. Part of her job description is to drink.
She's entertaining the customers, Chris. So maybe they'd have to pay child support.
Chris, would you need to have something like that specifically in writing? I mean,
no.
She says that it's a generally accepted thing. I strip, and if I can get the client to buy me some drinks and I drink with them, they tip more, and I get a cut of the bar sales. Does that have to be in writing for her to have a good case? It
doesn't, because here's how it works. The bars make money because in order for her to sit with the customer's got to buy her a drink. And it's actually cheaper for the club to put Coca-Cola or water or orange juice in the drink than alcohol. So the reason there's alcohol in the drink as opposed to something else is because they want her to drink.
And if she's smart enough to do her job, she's not drinking the drinks. She's just getting the customers to buy the drinks, and this is ridiculous. We have cases where...
Why are they putting alcohol in the drinks then? Why? Because they want her to get drunk.
Oh, please.
Because it'll make her more outgoing and more gregarious, and it'll be better for her.
The stripper is not supposed to figure out that she's not supposed to get drunk on the job. Please.
If the stripper's not supposed to figure it out,
nonsense. That she could even think to sue the bar for her own injuries.
Chris?
If it was nonsense, they wouldn't give it to her. They're the ones serving it.
Right. So she can sue the bar because she gets drunk on the job. Maybe the bartender can sue the job if he has a few drinks too.
That's part of his job description,
everybody should be able to sue the bar, right?
If that's part of their job description,
how about some Chris, how about some individual responsibility for people?
The individual responsibility is if she doesn't drink on them, she gets fired. Why do you think she's drinking?
I think the other strippers could figure out that they don't have to drink the drinks they get the customers to buy. I think the other strippers are smart enough to do that.
Let's expand it. Now, this was a one-car wreck. She's out driving. She wrecks her own car. Thank goodness no one else is involved in this. But if she had hit another car, then you get into the whole liability. Would that person be able to sue the bar for providing these drinks?
Absolutely. I mean, absolutely. If it is part of the job description, whether written down or understood, that the patrons of the bar and the employees of the bar are supposed to get drunk with the customers, then the bar is on the hook.
It has nothing whatever to do with it being a job. That's in that case where somebody is victimized legitimately because a bar served too many drinks. Yes, you can have a lawsuit, and you should have a lawsuit because you have a real victim. Here, the drunk is the victim, and please, she doesn't have a lawsuit against anybody. It's her own fault that she drank.
Under that logic, they couldn't sue her anyway if she caused the accident.
We'll see what happens. It is going to be going to court, it appears. Thank you very much.